We are seeing a big push out there in terms of ransomware. It targets data, it locks down data, it blackmails you. Yes, you still get all those little jumping through the hurdles and stuff to get people to click on links. You can get malware in there so you can compromise their systems. But at the end of the day, the attack itself is pretty straightforward. So what is happening with AI is we're seeing a rise in the sophistication of how these things are being executed and delivered. And with that, I would like to invite our guest.
Hello, James, and thank you for inviting me for this webinar today. Really appreciate that. They're coming like an avalanche over us. And if your infrastructure is not ready or is not enough resilient to withstand, then it might happen that the things will go down or the samples can bring this infrastructure down. So the question here will be, how well are you prepared against it? So how actually they get into the systems? I would love to go through some of the ways. And I'm sure if I ask the audience about some of the typical attack vectors or some of the initial access which they have heard about, I'm sure the first one which I will hear will be about phishing. And of course, it depends which statistics you believe in, but these are daily ransomware detections which we can identify in South Africa from January to July of 2023. There are some spikes, right? But not so many. But even if you don't see the spikes, it doesn't mean that you can keep your guard down. Why? Well, it's pretty simple. You just need to use this time to make sure that you're prepared for the spike or for the new wave, to be able to respond to any of those new upcoming waves, even if they are going to be more sophisticated. It's good if you have very good protection on your PC. What if you don't? And again, those things I needed to keep in mind, just to keep it short, but it's also a very long topic. We do have a very nice webinars on this and papers. So in short, I will mention those three, but there are much more ways of how cyber criminals can get. So yes, for now, I will say backup, vulnerability assessment, patch management, URL filtering. That's what you definitely need to do. You will have one agent, one console, multi-layered approach to your cybersecurity. That's how you can keep your cybersecurity posture and follow all the updates and all of the new, let's say, techniques and technologies which are used for detection and protection. That's why Acronis Cyber Protect.
The best practices are out there. Of course, the problem you guys have is, do you have the time? Do you have the ability to wade through all of this complex strategy? That's where these partners are actually the real value. They bring the technology, but they bring the expertise. So please do not do it alone. And please do not say, I'll take care of it tomorrow, because while you're busy doing something else today, the criminals are going after your systems. With that, please have a great afternoon. Thank you for joining us. Have a good weekend out there. Enjoy the sunshine's coming in, and we'll see you at the next one. Thank you and goodbye.